Hello everyone. I am so excited to be here with you even though it's just through a video. I am Teresa Harding. I'm a Presidential Diamond with doTERRA and I just wanted to say hello Singapore. I am so sad that I don't get to be with you guys. I just want you to know that I had to have a little cry fest when I realized I could not come because I love you and I was so excited to see all of you guys. But I wanted to send a little video so I could tell you a little bit about why I didn't come. And I wanted to share with you something powerful that I've been learning through this experience. First of all, I want to tell you the reason I'm not coming is because I have had kind of a scary thing happen in my life. I just found out that I have cancer. And so I am needing to take care of me. I have doctor appointments that I need to go to, and I'm trying to learn this whole thing. And I feel like I have about a 4-year college education that I have to learn in about 3 weeks. I have to learn all about cancer, figure out how to take care of myself, and figure out what I need to do about this. I have a lot of decisions to make. I want you to know that I'm okay. I have worries, I have concerns, and I would appreciate your prayers or whatever your spiritual realm is. Anything you can do to help, I would appreciate that. So that's why I'm not there, and I am so sorry about that. But I want you to know that I'm with you in spirit because if I could be there, I would. And I also want you to know a little bit about what I learned. I learned something very powerful as I've been going through this. And I'm sure I have a lot more to learn because this will be a process. So, but I want to share with you, first of all, kind of what my attitude is. My attitude is kind of sassy. I sort of feel offended at the cancer. I feel kind of like, are you kidding me? You really think that you can get in my body and you can invade and do what you think you want to do? You know, I kind of feel like that. And so I'm a little bit sassy that way. Mostly I feel like that. I think there's a little part of me that feels like a little kid. You know, when you're kind of worried or sad or something like that. And when I get like that, I do this really dumb thing with my husband where I talk like I'm a little kid who's whining. And so, I was saying to him, I don't like this. I don't want to have cancer. So, kind of like that. So there's a little part of me that feels like that too. And I feel worried about making the right decisions because I have a lot of decisions I need to make about what kinds of treatments. And right now we don't know how far advanced it is because they have to do another surgery. So on June 20th, I'm going to be doing a second surgery where they're going to find out more information. But the reason I wanted to share this with you, and Shalise and I talked about this a little bit, is because there's something very powerful that maybe because it's helped me, maybe it's something that can help you. And so what I want to tell you is this. When I first learned about my diagnosis, I was kind of surprised that I didn't feel totally devastated. And I thought, is something wrong with me? I thought maybe I'm in denial. Maybe I am not really facing this yet. And you know how when you hear that someone has cancer, you kind of think, oh my goodness, you just, you know, it's scary and you're worried about the person and you know it's going to be a really scary trial that they're going to have to go through. And I didn't feel that way. And I kind of thought, what's wrong with me? Why am I not feeling that way? And I thought, you know, maybe I'm just, lying to myself or whatever. But as of the next few days, I kept analyzing myself because, you know, I told you a little bit about how I'd been feeling. So I felt worried, but I also felt attitude. And then I also felt kind of like, well, now I'm part of the club because I can make inappropriate cancer jokes if I want, and I'm part of the club. So it's kind of funny how I just have all these different emotions. But then, and of course, another thing I felt was I just felt very grateful that we caught it and that they're going to be trying to figure out what to do. But what I want to tell you that I learned is this. After a few days of analyzing myself, trying to figure out why am I not feeling freaked out? And I when I was trying to decide if I was in denial, I kept trying to think it through. And then I realized, no, I know myself well enough. You know how you know yourself? And so you know that when you're in denial, you're kind of going, I'm not really going to deal with this right now, and I'm just not going to face it. And so I know when I'm doing that, and it wasn't that at all. And I kept thinking, how come I'm okay? Maybe I'm going to break down later. But then all of a sudden one day, a few days after I found out, it totally hit me. And this is what it was. It made me realize, oh my goodness, that every single time that you make an effort, every time you try to be the kind of person you're trying to be, it matters. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Because think about it, every single day, we work really hard to try to be the kind of person we want to be, right? We work really hard to try to be positive, to try to have a good attitude. We try hard to keep making an effort. You know how sometimes you feel like, what is the point? My kids never listen to me. It's not doing any good. Nothing I'm doing even matters. And you just feel like you don't even want to try anymore. But I want you to know that every single time that you practice, every time you get out of bed, and every time you endure, every time you decide, I am going to rise above this, that it matters. And let me tell you why I know this. Because my whole life, I have struggled to be the person I want to be. I am working to be someone who's positive and who looks at life with fun and excitement, and I'm just going to keep trying to get through things. Does that mean I don't have hard times? No, I have totally hard times. But the reality is that at this moment, when this could have been so devastating, it wasn't devastating. I responded automatically the way I always respond. All right, we'll bring it on, because let's take care of this and we'll see what we can do. And I want you to know that every day, those hundreds of choices you make every day where you don't give up and you keep trying and you keep practicing, it matters. Because then at those times when it could be really hard, it's not. It's not that hard. And I'm not kidding you. I have felt so loved. There is not one time that I have cried because I have cancer. And please know that if you are going through a trial and you have had to cry about it, and if you are depressed about it, that is okay. That is absolutely appropriate. And I'll tell you what, there are times when I am so sad because I feel like my husband did not show me love. And then I'm all upset and my world feels like it's falling apart just because our relationship isn't all perfect and we're trying to resolve something. So just know that there are times that are not nearly as devastating. It's just a little thing and I'm having a super hard time. But it's very interesting when a big trial comes, you can handle it better because you never gave up before. And I just wanted you to know that, because there are so many of you that I know there, and I love you guys. We've gotten close, we've learned together, we've grown together, we've helped each other, and I want you guys to know that this group of people that have become your friends, and it's not just about doTERRA, my friends outside of doTERRA too, but I'll tell you, the support that I have felt, the things I have learned, the things I've been able to do, and trying to take care of me, I can't believe the outpouring of love and the knowledge that I'm learning, the things I'm getting from other people where they're helping me learn how to take care of this new trial that I'm going to deal with. And I also want you to know something else. This is something else that I feel. I feel like I don't know how this is any different than somebody getting in an accident, or somebody who has severe depression, or any other trial that we deal with. All of us have our trials. We all have issues that we deal with. And guess what? It's my turn. And I remember when I was going in for my surgery where they were doing the lumpectomy to try to find out what it was. And by the way, it's breast cancer. For those of you who I know you'll be going, what kind? And when they were doing the lumpectomy, I was ready to get rolled in, and this is what I felt. I felt the prayers from the people who knew about it, who were praying for me, and the love. I felt it in a very tangible way like I never had before. And I just, as I was going in, I totally thought, oh my goodness, I feel this. And even if there is cancer, there's going to be a miracle and it's going to be all gone. And so when I found out that it was cancer, I was totally surprised. But this is what I thought. I thought, you know what? And, I believe in a Heavenly Father. I know we all have different belief systems, and I know we all are accepting of that. But for me, it's a Heavenly Father. And I felt like, you know what? I know that He could create a miracle. I know that He could take this away from me. And if He doesn't, then there must be a reason. So what am I going to learn from this? And I'll tell you one last thing before I go. I just have to tell you this. all of a sudden I realized it was the first day I found out, and I'm talking to my husband, and we're talking about the cancer and kind of going through it, and you know, he's very worried. And then it got to a point where, you know, you can't keep talking about it all day long. You only want to talk about it for so long. And then I had found this couch that I really wanted in our living room. And so we were going to wait to get it a little later, but I was so excited. I wanted to show it to him. So I said, Roger, look at this couch. And so I'm showing him the couch, and we're all excited about it. And then all of a sudden I thought, oh, I can milk this cancer thing. This will be awesome. And so I said, I got all serious. Roger is my husband. I got all serious. I said, Roger, I think we better get this couch right now because we don't know how many days I have left. And he started laughing, but he kind of didn't like it either. But I just want you to know that I'm in a good place. That might change. There may be a day where I'm having a really hard time and I need more support from everyone. But right now I'm in a good place. And I just want you to know that whatever you're going through, you can do this. And these decisions every day, practicing these decisions makes all the difference, and it matters. And I love you guys. I'm so sorry I can't be there with you, but I'm glad we were able to do this video so that I could at least be with you in spirit. So I will see you guys soon. I'm going to spend a few months or however long I need taking care of me. And it's weird because I feel fine. I don't feel like there's anything wrong, but I'm going to do everything I can and thank heaven for the oils. So you guys have a great day. Good luck in your training and enjoy it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.